Hello, and welcome to Dip in Time. I'm Rhonda, and I'm really glad you have decided to pop on in. We do really appreciate it. So, here at Dip Time, anything goes. We are all about acceptance through curiosity and creativity, and not necessarily what the end product may look like, but rather the process. And this month is May, Mental Health Awareness, which is a beautiful month to give some recognition and increase awareness about how important mental health is for each and every one of us. There are a number of events going on. I am trying to participate in each one of them as much as I can without overwhelming myself. Now, that can be a challenge. So, what I've done is I've reached out to these events and I've asked if I am able to use one or two canvases across. That way, I am still supporting these creators, these sponsors, these small businesses, and increasing awareness for mental health. So, I have some canvases that I would love to show you. I did do an earlier video, and for whatever reason, the sound wasn't coming through. And one of our members let me know, which was very appreciated, because sometimes we need those feedbacks, but in a nice, constructive way, which this member did. And I am so appreciative. So I have one, two, three. Yes, three canvases to show you. They are all from new companies I have not done before. You are going to see progress on them because I have been working on them for the month of May. And I just want to show you guys what these beautiful canvases look like. So let's go over and see what they look like. Hello. Okay, here is one of the canvases I was mentioning to you. This is from Rhinestone Goddess Creations. Here is the logo. This is a round. It's 60 by 80 centimeters and it has 3 ABs. This beautiful piece of art is actually from Cindy Emery, an artist I have not seen before. And I saw this one and I absolutely loved this image. This is Emerald Goddess. And I will say, yes, she is a goddess. I love her face. I love her hair, her headpiece, and the body outfit she has on. And then she has these beautiful wings. I'm absolutely in love with this. Now, if you may or may not know, I'm not a round lover. I prefer squares. But I thought I would try rounds on this one. Kind of stretch my comfort zone. So here's the canvas. And what I've actually done, let me just quickly tell you, is I'm actually doing this one as the way I look at the image. Normally I start at the top left or the bottom left and go side and up or side and down. This one, I started on her face because that's the first thing I notice. And I just have to say, Rhinestone Goddess Creations, you do not disappoint. I am so impressed with this canvas. Let us look at it. So I'm just going to roll it down, and you can already see some of the pieces I've already started on. So they have their logo at the top. The legend is on the side. Look at this beautiful piece. Look at the rendering. Like, I am gobsmacked. This is gorgeous. So remember, like, this is the picture, and that is the canvas. I am so in awe. Now, the other thing is not only does this have ABs, there are some dust drills in this. So I'm going to try and zoom up. I'm going to focus. You have some of these ones, and then you have these dust ones. You can see the canvas is actually very clear. And if you may or may not know, I am not a color blocking fan. I much prefer confetti. But even in here, like, I can handle this. I'm actually quite enjoying it. So again, here's her face. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to slide down. There is her bodice. There's another legend on this side. Just wants to come back to me. Here is the bottom of it. Like, it is absolutely gorgeous. It does have the picture. It says Emerald Queen. Sorry, Emerald Queen. I think she's a goddess anyways. It is by Cindy Emery. It's copyrighted. So this is a licensed piece. It's by Rhinestone Goddess Creations. They have their email address here. They do have a Facebook page. I would definitely say go check them out. I think they may have just converted me to a round. Look at the details in the wings. You know, I hate having those little light bulbs, but we're going to deal with it. But this is absolutely gorgeous. All the pieces of wings. She is stunning. Stunning. And like all the pieces in her headpiece. Cindy, you did an awesome job creating this piece. Rhinestone Goddess Creations. Your rendering, as far as I'm concerned, right in this piece here, is spot on. It looks so realistic. The color tones in the skin, beautiful, beautiful job. So I've been really enjoying working on this one. Let me show you my other one. Okay, so here is my second canvas that I am working on for the month of May, mental health awareness. And everyone can pick what they like, what resonates to them, with them. This one is from Fallen Gems, another new company to me. And the piece I picked was Bloom Where You Are Planted. I thought that was quite appropriate because sometimes we feel that we can't bloom because of certain circumstances, situations that are outside of our control, where we currently are versus where we would like to be. And this piece reminds me that regardless of where I am, I can bloom wherever I am. And that's why I picked this piece. Now, this is a fairly new company for me. They've been around for a couple of years, and their whole focus is on reducing stress and finding relaxation through diamond painting. Now, as you may or may not notice, this one is a double-sided adhesive. I have not done one before. Speaking with this company, they are changing manufacturers. So all their pieces going forward will be cord glue. And I'm really excited to see what they bring. The customer service is awesome, very friendly. They are sponsors for a number of the events this year. So go check them out. And this is my piece. So there is a lot of white, but I like how there's flowers. And I'm starting to get into the bloom. And I'm just going to slide it down. And there is the canvas. So yes, there is a lot of white. And I'm just learning to take my time as I go through it. Like I said, I've never done a double-sided adhesive before. And of course, I'm just going to throw it out there because I know I'm not the only one. Double-sided adhesive, we don't roll backwards. I know that. Guess what I did? I rolled it backwards. So that's why you'll see some of these like little rivers because I rolled it backwards. And then as I was doing it, I was like, no. And then I went, it's okay. It's okay. As you can see, it is still coming out quite gorgeous. So definitely check these guys out. This one is a 40 by 50. They do have the inventory sheet that comes with it. And as I mentioned, all of their new canvases going forward will be pour glue. So definitely check them out. And remember, bloom where you are planted. You've got this. Okay. So remember how I said I wanted to help and support all the events as much as I can and try and combine canvases so I don't have one for every event. Well, this is my third canvas for the May events, mental health awareness. And what you might notice is all the canvases I have shown you are what I would consider more of a medium snack to medium size because I don't like the really big ones. But I was looking for this one and I was trying to figure out what I could do. So this is another new company to me. This one is not licensed, unlike the other two, which are licensed. I did take a look to see if there was any copyright on this image. I couldn't find any. And I just thought that this image really spoke to me about what mental health and well-being is all about. We have an artist sitting on their stool. They have a piece of art beside them for inspiration, and they are painting from their heart. I love how the heart is all different colors, how there are stars in the universe of exploration. And she has a little paint palette on her lap. And I love how it's actually pouring onto the floor. And every time I look at this, I see something slightly different. Now, this one here is a 60 by 60. This one is square and it has ABs. So it has the picture right on the side, it has the legend. Here is the drill field and it's really clear. I'm having no issues with it whatsoever. And let's go to the top and take a look at this beauty. I love colors. This is a poured glue. And you can see how there's the canvas that she's painting on. And then there's the heart and all different colors. There's color blocking in it, but there's confetti in it. It does have an overlap of the plastic, which is fine. There is the artist with her palette. There's her brush. Here is the image that she's using as inspiration. Let's see if I can get the glare off of that. And then this is the piece I've done thus far. Yes, that's my cover minder. It folds my plastic up as I'm working on it. And look at this. Like, the canvas is bright, but it's also subdued. And then when you bring it to life, you can actually see the shadows. I'm quite impressed with that. This is more of a budget-friendly company. This is from Cool Deals, Coodeals. And I've never done them before. I know some of the other creators and members have done them. And I knew this event was coming up, and I've been looking and looking and looking for a canvas that spoke to me. And when I saw this one, I was like, I need this one. I just need it. So here is, let me put that back. There is the image. And I absolutely love it. It brings those warm, happy feelings for me that even though it is pouring on the ground, it is still beautiful. And how it is open and it's filled with color and anything goes, which is good for this channel because here at Dip of Time, anything goes. So that is the first, no, that's not the first, that is one. And I call this one Am Enough because it doesn't have a title. We have the Bloom Where You Are Planted because we can bloom where we are. It just may look differently in the different places we are planted or where we move to. So that's that one. And then I have the Emerald Queen that I am working on. And each one of them brings something for me to help me remember that it's okay to not be okay and that I can pause and just be in the moment because we're allowed to. Now I do have a couple other ones I'm working on for other events. I will try and do a video for those. Hopefully my sound stays. But please just remember, you are seen, you are heard, you are appreciated. Thank you for being you. And may you enjoy whatever kind of art you like. Enjoy this month. Enjoy the community. And I will see you guys, perhaps in some other people's lives. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. I didn't tell you what events these are for. Oh my goodness. So these three paintings are for hashtag I am enough, hashtag more than enough, hashtag just breathe, hashtag you matter, hashtag Phoenix Fantasy, and hashtag May DP Along 2024. Now, I will have them all in the description down below with their hashtags, their Facebook, their Instagram, their YouTube, because they have wonderful sponsors. This really does make a difference because we're not alone. Even though someone may say, I'm okay, that may be just an external presence. We may have squirrels running around. We may be in a storm. We may be on the rocks. You're not alone. So I would love to know what you guys are working on, what events you're working on with them, and let me know, have you done cool deals? Have you done Fallen Gem? Have you done Rhinestone Goddess Creations? Let me know. I love what I'm working on, and I'm really glad I'm able to share it with each and every one of you. Okay, so I will see you guys soon. Raccoons. Bye.